Frankly speaking, the subject itself was nowhere near easy and I didn't have the best journey. But still, I think I learned a lot more because of that, and so I wouldn't have it any other way. In my physics journey, I had to learn and understand various physics concepts in this online setup, which I believe would have been easier if it was face-to-face. More than listening during synchronous classes, most of my time was probably spent self-studying given the resources. I think it made everything a whole lot harder because the learning environment I had wasn't ideal. Still, I learned, conquered, and made it through, and that's what matters. I would honestly say that I could have done better and more. Looking back now, there are a lot of things that I would have done differently so that I would be better. But then again, I would also like to say that given the circumstances I was in, I really did my best and I gave all that I could with 100% plus 1 effort. I invested lots of time and energy from learning each concept to answering all the problems and FAs and SAs, not just out of obligation, but it was sincerely to learn. And so I'll celebrate my simple but already very big accomplishments for me. I also realized that it takes lots of commitment and competence to get through the whole journey. Also, having commitment makes you competent. I couldn't count the number of times that I lost my motivation, but having commitment allowed me to get through the tough times. Not only that, but it takes a lot of patience to learn and understand the subject in general. If there's one thing that I really learned, it's that I should work hard if I want to reap the benefits and great results. And so these are values that I'll carry in this lifetime. Lastly, I learned that physics can basically save my life or at least keep me safe. By applying physics into my everyday life, I get to take note that parallel circuits are used whenever I plug something into an outlet. Thus, I learned not to plug in any metal items like spoons because I may get electrocuted. Second, I make sure not to touch a hot stove because heat will be conducted and I may get burnt. These and many other things allow me to realize that physics is truly something that I'll be using in my daily life, especially that I'm an aspiring engineer. To end, I would like to say that in order to achieve my goals, I have to create momentum. Just like in physics, keeping on moving keeps me going.